Hello guys and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan, the channel where we talk about everything Thailand. Well, an unprecedented event has happened and we've had a positive story emailed in to the channel. So let's roll that intro and let's get on with today's story. Okay everyone, welcome back. So let's get straight into this positive story that has been emailed into us. Hi, I've been following your channel, Dan, for the last few weeks. I especially though enjoy your stories, not just the car crash ones, but I really do like the happy ending ones, so to speak. Background on me, I'm 55, single, divorced for 10 years. Had a couple of girlfriends since then, but nothing heavy. I'm average build, wouldn't say I'm ugly, healthy, and still have a few miles left in me. My story starts Christmas time 2021. After the long COVID issues we have all suffered with, I decided after dipping my toe into online dating a couple of years ago, I was put off by the scammers and multiple freelancers. So I stopped. Feeling low and wanting to try again, I decided at Christmas time to search again on Thai Friendly. To cut the story short a bit, I updated my profile with honest info about myself. I wanted a normal girlfriend, whatever that meant. I was not interested in the bar scene. Some of you hearing this may find it odd, yes, but I wanted a normal person to chat to and see how it went. So I received a message from a lady, we'll call her Noel. She's 40. I was shocked when I saw her pictures. She looked around 25. Later on I did see her passport and picture. I will attach a picture for you to see later. Now she had no picture on her profile. We exchanged a few messages for a few days. Then I summoned up the courage to say, look, shall we talk sometime off the site? I was open-minded here, I had. We exchanged numbers, we chat and exchange pictures on WhatsApp. I did not expect a reply really, if I'm honest. Or if I did, she'd want money for the buffalo or chicken or sick mother. I was wary after hearing stories of signs and things to look out for that may give me a chance of striking up a decent chat with her. She never been in the bar scene, lives with her sister, non-drinker, works hard. She had 10-year relationship with a Thai man. As a lot do unfortunately. He beat her, cheated on her, demanded money from her. She then no date for a long time. She is from Sisaket near Ubon Ratchathani. Lived in Bangkok for 5 years. Looking at her I thought, how could someone cheat on that cutie? So, after a few weeks of chatting and being wary, I have to admit, even though I had never met this woman, my head had been turned. Yes, a lot of you will think he's a mug, but I did have some feelings developing. So time passed by. We video call on Sundays on her day off. She sent pictures, messages, videos regularly to me, and I did the same. We got into a good, reliable routine. If you like to get to know each other, it felt good. I had never even thought of going to Thailand before, but my mind and heart was telling me to go. So one day I thought, why not? What do I have to lose? All my family are dead. I lost touch with my daughter, so had no ties here or anyone to answer to. In April, I booked a trip for 3 weeks in early October. I did not tell her just then. I booked a hotel in the suburbs of Bangkok, not too far from her condo, but enough distance away to be okay if we met and didn't hit it off. We seemed to have a good feeling together. I saw her at different times of the day. Admittedly, it was getting intense. I messaged as she slept. Then when I woke, I got her replies. It was great. We shared some fab calls. Her English was and is limited, but she's learning. I can speak limited Thai, so the good old Google Translate helped. As the months went on, I asked her was she still on the site. Yes, she said, but I'm not logged in for ages. I'm not a jealous type, but my curiosity got the better of me and I logged in. She was on there but no profile picture. I had then turned off my own profile. She did the same a few days later. I didn't want to have doubts about this issue, but you just never know if they have another profile with a variant on the name, age, etc. After that, I just let it go. You have to try and trust, right? Again, some viewers may think, oh, here we go, another victim of a girl scamming and using a phalang. Red flags when you meet. I would add, I mentioned early on I was not an ATM, she said. I have lived all these years without a man's money, so I don't want it, okay, I said. In fact, in August I sent her money for her birthday. Not much, just 2,500 baht. She returned it back to me. Wow, I thought to myself. I drive in my job. In traffic, I found myself thinking of her a lot. One weekend, I then decided to tell her I was visiting. She was very happy. I told her I would stay in a hotel alone. Okay, so now I move on a bit. She told me she could take 2 weeks off work but wouldn't get paid. She had some savings and told me she would save some money every week. She actually showed me on a call a few days before I flew. Friends called me stupid, naive, sad old man. Only one said, go for it, be brave. So I did. My mind was so excited, but at the same time, I was scared, nervous, apprehensive. I hoped it would be nice to meet this woman. The day before I flew, she sent a picture of her on the hair salon. Was I really going to meet this sweetie? Yes, tomorrow I would. We arranged a meeting place at Bangkok airport. Not having contact for what seemed like an age was tough. The questions running through my mind. Will she be there? Will we like each other in person? Will we have attraction in real life? Okay, so now I flew to Bangkok via Doha. My heart was thumping out of my chest. I passed immigration and got my luggage. I then got a SIM card, opened phone, had lots of messages from her. I sat for a minute to read and compose myself. So now the moment of truth. To you all, it may sound slushy and soft, but when I saw her and she saw me, we just smiled and looked at each other. I hugged her so tight and lifted that tiny framed cutie off the floor. I could not help myself. I know PDA is not welcome in public, but my instincts was to do this and I didn't care one iota. A few Thai people seeing this smiled. She greeted me with lovely flowers. Now I'm hoping your viewers understand, but if you chat to someone for 10 months, then finally meet, it's a strange feeling of emotion and relief. She was shocked how tall I was. I'm 6'2". She's 5 foot 45 kilos. Amazing long black hair, dark sultry eyes, dressed so nicely. I was smitten, I'm not going to lie. Gulp. We went for food, lower level 1, then got trained to the hotel. She came with me. I was tired after setting off the night before from the UK. I just wanted a shower and some sleep and think a little. We hugged and a little kiss, then she got taxi home. Next day she turned up at the hotel, was wary she was messaging men, so she showed me the phone and I did the same. It felt like I'd known her for a long time. All I will add is the next 3 weeks I was made to feel like a prince. I was fed, massaged, bought food for often, we ate out and in the room, was treated with respect. One night I left some money out on the table. It was not touched. She stayed with me often. We met her sister, had lunch too. Week 3, she went to work. I did my own thing, met her after work. The time flew in a complete blur. Considering she had not dated for years, I had to go careful here, if you understand. Her kiss was awkward. Suffice to say, at the end of the 3 week time, things were, shall we say, amazing. No more details given, but the Connect 4 aerobics were amazing and very often. We laughed, had fun, saw a few sights, temples. She said she had it with Thai men and turned to try the foreigner. She said she was loving and caring and had a lot to offer if I treated her with respect and manners. I did and do. I'm a caring man. She loved the attention. So did I. Ha ha. So it was time to reluctantly go home. As I said goodbye, I handed her an envelope as I had some money left over. Because she treated me to food often, she did not open it. Next day I got a beautiful message and picture of the money. We parted at the airport and tried to keep things together, but the hug followed by tears was gut-wrenching to say the least. She actually sent me a video after we parted, but I wish she had not. Once I landed in the UK, we spoke. We have been on even better contact this last month and all is going well. My story ends with me saying this. I shall return early March and plan to stay long term and obtain a retirement visa. But I have told her I am visiting again for only 3 weeks. I will not tell her I plan to stay. So this is my story. Those of you that enjoy a car crash story, sorry, you will be disappointed. You can meet a normal girl and be treated well, I guess by some. So I guess today I got lucky. Yes, I'm worried she might change once I'm there full time, take me for granted, etc. Consider stopping work. This worries me a bit. Trust and honesty takes time, but I am prepared to try. Regards, Mark. So, guys, what do you think? For me, it was nice to read a positive story. You could tell from his words he sounds so happy and he has such a great time. She does sound like she's okay, but again, like Mark understands, only time will tell. When he's here full time, things change. Like we all know, when you move in with a woman, things can change. When you're living together and you're under each other's feet, things can change. Some work, some don't. But this man is willing to give it a shot due to his experience. He was chatting to her for a long time, for 10 months. They met. It all worked out well. So it will be interesting to find out what happens in the future and whether I need to buy a new hat for the wedding. So I hope you enjoyed this story, guys. It's nice to get a nice, good feeling, positive story, especially with the last few stories. They got to me a little bit. So it was nice to listen to somebody's positive story, and through his words, I could feel his emotion. So I'm really, really glad that you're happy, Mark. So this has been Thai Talk with Dan. Don't forget to like, guys, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Ciao for now.